Hello fellow detectorists, yes, here I am, I'm back out again. It's my usual Saturday. We should have really nice weather today. The rain should stay off. I think they forecast some for this evening, but it's the 20th of June. I'm back out on permission number 3 because there's a couple of fields up here that I can go over. This one actually is growing up a bit now, but it's only a cover crop apparently. The field next door hasn't got anything in it at all, so I'll be going in there shortly, but we'll see. We'll give these two a try, and I might even drive down to one of the other fields as well, one that I only sort of skimmed over when I first came up here 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I might try that one again. But we'll see what we get here on these two fields, and as usual you'll see me at the first find. Bye for now. Here we go folks, we've got our first find straight away on the field. Wasn't barely on it 5 minutes, and we've got a coin. I think that's a Georgia second, so that's a good start. A coin straight away. That gave me about 90 in the ground. About 90 when I got it out actually. It's either a Georgia second or a Georgia third. Halfpenny. Lovely. Let's carry on. Bye for now. That's find number 1. Here we go folks, we've got our next target, and it's another coin. It's another halfpenny, but this time I think it's, if the previous one was a Georgia third, I think this is definitely a Georgia second. There it is, but I'll double check when I get home. It seems to be a little bit small, only very slightly smaller than the previous one. Still, that's nice, 2 coins, one after the other. I still like finding these Georgian coins. That also gave me about 90, something like that. 4 inches deep. Lovely, we'll carry on. Here we go folks, our next find is that, I don't think it's that old. It's got a big lump of what's left of what looks like iron on the top here. I should imagine it's probably a handle or something of something. But that's the next find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, got another coin. But I can't make out anything on this one. It's a lot thinner than the last two, so it could be older. It's still halfpenny size. But I'll give it a soak when I get home and I'll see if I can't, usual thing, see if I can't see anything on it. But another coin. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go, folks, got our next find here. And as you can see, it's come from just down here. And I think it looks like we've got what's left of a buckle. I haven't found any buckles, not intact ones, lately. Let's see what this is. That's quite nice. It's got a bit of detail on there. I should imagine it's a little spur buckle. But I'll give that my normal soak when I get home and get some better pictures in a moment. Lovely. That gave about 62, I think, on the display. Let's see what the next one is. Hello, folks, just had quite a nice little find here. As you can see, I have had, if it will focus, I have had items similar to this before. Now that, I think, could very well be, it's either early medieval or very late Saxon, I think, possibly a little strap end. You can just see up this end here near my right thumbnail, there's a rivet that goes through. It is decorated. I don't know if you can see that on there. I can see it when I look at it, but not through the camera very well. But there's sort of zigzag patterns on here, and I have seen that kind of style before. On the back, you can see that there was a second half of this, almost like a sandwich, and you can see the rivet there on that round end. So I should imagine this was a very thin belt strap end. Let me just wet that again. In this sunlight, it's difficult to tell whether I'm focused or not. But yeah, there we are. Hopefully you can see that zigzag pattern on there. But that's what I think that is. Like I say, I have had similar items to this before. So that's good. I'm pleased I found that. Lovely. We'll carry on. Here we go folks, just had another find here, but it's very thin. It looks like it would have been a coin or something at one time, but that's thinner than some of the hammered coins I find. I've got another small piece here. I can see some detail on it. But I'll give it a soak. See if I can't see anything on that. That's interesting. But I'll have a closer look at that in a moment. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go folks, I just had quite a nice little find here. You can see where it's come from, the other side of the coil. And it's this, look. It's like a little, it's got a little loop at the top. It's like a little, I was going to say medallion, but that would have been hanging from something at one time. Let me just give this a clean up and I'll get back to you again in a moment. Yes, here we go, look. That's it with a bit of a spray. I'll get some better pictures of this in a moment, but that looks quite nice. It's well decorated. I wonder what that was. You can see the little loop on the top. It's interesting. Never found anything like that before. Can't see any writing on it anywhere. Lovely. Let's see what the next one is. Here we go folks, we've got a nice little find here, and I've found a few of these now. I do like to find them. Can you see it? In the dirt there. How about that? And this is what a lot of people call a little casket key. That's nice, lovely. Like I say, I've had probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these now. That's the first one I've had off permission number 3. It's actually got a little bit more detail on this one. Got a little point on the end and a ring round the middle part of the key there. That's great, lovely. Let's carry on. Here we go folks, got ourselves another find, and it is another coin. Seem to be getting all the coins today. This time it is a Georgia second. I can see which way the bust is facing, and you can see the two ones here, look, in the sort of 1, 2 o'clock position. That's nice, 1700s. Lovely. Britannia on the back. This one should clean up quite nicely actually. See that quite clearly on there. You might even get a date off this. Be 17 something. Lovely. Of course I've got the HF coil again today. May need to go between the plants, but it's working really well now on this particular field. That's where I've had most of my recent finds. But we have had some rain, of course, and that's really has helped. But anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. I'm now on a different field. I'm on the far side of permission number 3. I've come down into like a very slight, small sort of valley area, and this is a long, thin sort of field that goes up and widens out at the top. And it's a lot smoother now. I did come on here when I first came to permission number 3, but it was very rough. It had only just been ploughed. But it's all been harrowed now, and it's got a crop starting to grow in it. So this is brilliant. It's nice and smooth here, and I've just had a little find here, so and it's that, I think it's what's left of a bag seal, but you can see H and S on it there, and like a plant, I think, growing up in the middle. So that's interesting. Lovely. We'll carry on, see what the next one is. I'll probably spend most of the afternoon, or the rest of the afternoon, on this field here now. Anyway, we'll see what the next one is. Hello folks, I just had another coin. It's come from just down here, and it's a big Victoria penny. It's really black. I mean, I think it says 1864. It's a really dark colour one though. It's in very, very good condition. How about that? Lovely. Getting all the coins today. We'll carry on. Here we go, folks. Just had a nice little find down here. You probably see where it's come from there, just sort of next to my spade. Yes, we've got a little hammered coin. This one looks like it might have been clipped quite a bit, as they were sometimes, but still very nice to find. Get it the right way round. There we go, look, lovely. That's great. Another hammered coin off of permission number 3. I thought this little bottom of the valley field would be quite good area. Like I say, the first time I came here it was a bit too rough and I only sort of skimmed over it, but I might get 2 or 3 weeks on this field here now before the crop gets too long. That's brilliant. Lovely. Let's carry on. Here we go, folks. I'm just walking along here and I had a signal that was about 92 and I thought, oh, it's got to be a Coke can, but it was a small target, so I dug it, as you can see just down here. Now, can you see it yet? It's a lovely Crotal bell, and this one looks like it might have quite a pattern on it. Let me just give this a bit of a clean up as much as I can here, and very shortly I should imagine you will see whether it still rings or not. How about that? That's lovely. I can see a big chunk missing actually, so maybe this one won't ring, which is a shame, but I'll still give it a bit of a clean up. I'll be back to you in a moment. Here we go, folks. We've got another coin. It's another halfpenny sized one, but I can't make out anything on this one, not here. But we'll see once it's had a bit of a soak. See if I can't see anything. Anyway, let's see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. Got another nice find. Have you guessed? Yes. We've got another hammered coin, and this time it's a bit different. I don't get many of these, so it's a nice one as far as I'm concerned. Mind you, all the hammered coins are nice ones. This time we've got, I've just wet it just to give it a bit of a wipe. This time we've got a Carolus, so that's a Charles, isn't it? That's got 2 ones behind the head. You can see the portrait and the crown. So that's great, I'm really pleased with that. I don't get many of these. That's a Charles, I believe, Corollas. Look at that, lovely. Excellent. I'm sure somebody out there will tell me exactly what one this is. Brilliant. Let's carry on. This HF coil really is doing well. Let's see what the next one is. Here we go, folks. I thought I'd show this one. It's quite a nice button. As you can see, it's one of these hollow ones. Still got the shank on the back. It's got quite a nice pattern on there. I thought that was quite nice. Anyway, On to the next. Hello folks, I just had a tiny little find down here, right on the edge of the field, and it's that, look. That even says £50 on there. So what is that? If anybody out there recognises that, please let me know. I don't know whether that's silver or not. I don't think so. But what a strange little thing. I mean, it's absolutely tiny, but it's definitely got £50 written on it. Anyway, we'll carry on. That's strange. Here we go folks, this is quite nice. Just had a target down here, gave me a good signal, and it's that, look. It's a lucky horseshoe charm complete with horse's head. See the horse's head in there, actually inside the horseshoe. That's quite nice. I've never found anything like that before. Now maybe if I'd found this first, I would have thought I was in for a lucky day, and I suppose I have been. I've had quite a good day today. Had some nice finds. But that's quite good. I'm almost back to my car now. It's parked up just behind me. So I will probably see you all again, hopefully, weather permitting, next weekend. I think I'm going to come straight back here to this field. This has been quite good on here. Anyway, for the moment, I'll carry on. Bye for now.